This is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on the Voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. Our interviews presented by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Joining me on the phone right now on Indiana in the Morning is Lisa Spencer of the Indiana County Department of Human Services, and she is providing us with an update on the Rent Utility Assistance Program that's available for Indiana County residents. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning, Josh. How are you?
I'm doing great. This is a great program that is coming through, a great opportunity for people who may need the help because of what's been going on with the COVID-19 pandemic. But there are a few caveats to this thing, and the big one that I've heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, the money has to be spent. It's got to go.
It absolutely. If we want to keep it in Indiana County, we need to increase the number of applications that ICAP is receiving. The biggest thing about this program, this pot of money is for renters only. This is not for homeowners. So ICAP has actually received 101 applications, but they've had to deny 15 of them. So really they've received 86 applications as of yesterday, because 4 were homeowners that are not allowed to have this pot of money. Mm-hmm. 2 were over the income guidelines, because there are income guidelines. They're pretty generous, but they still are there. 6 of the applications were duplicates, so people turned in their application twice.
Oh, I see.
So we had to take those off. 1 was no longer needing assistance, so I assume that since the stimulus checks are coming out, that they took care of their bill with their stimulus check, and 2 were they were just not COVID related at all. They tried everything to figure out if they could track this back to directly or indirectly to COVID, but ICAP just couldn't get it done. There was nothing to do for that. The thing is, the biggest issue that I really want people to understand is if you are on unemployment right now, and you meet the income guidelines and you are renting and you are behind in your rent or utilities, you need to be calling ICAP, because unemployment is automatically eligible for this program as long as they meet the income eligible guidelines, which many people will, because unemployment doesn't fulfill your entire, salary.
Uh-huh.
So
yeah.
I really, really want to, if anything else, I want to impress upon people that are on unemployment right now, call ICAP. If you are behind, you are a renter, and you are behind in your rent or utilities, or you're having trouble making payments this month, call ICAP to see if you're eligible, because if you are right, Josh, if we do not spend this money in Indiana County, they are going to take this money back from us, and they're going to give it to other counties. So it's really that critical.
Yeah, so people need to get in there. Plus, it doesn't hurt, actually, to apply or even make an inquiry to see if you apply under all of those circumstances that you mentioned. It never hurts. As you said, the worst that can happen is the application gets rejected, and that's taken off of the total number. But 86 so far, is that where we want it to be at this point in the game?
No, not really. That's 2 weeks in, and we really thought that it would be a lot higher than that. I personally have called some rental agencies, different ones that are bigger that rent to people, but I think it's a good thing that they're not having anybody. They only had 3 people behind on their rent,
I see.
And they cover 3 different housing rental apartment units. So that's probably a really good thing. So they gave it to those 3 people. But I guess we just thought the need was bigger than what we're seeing right here with 86 applications.
And this is good for everybody in Indiana County. We're not just talking Indiana Borough, White Township, Blairsville, Homer City. Everybody in Indiana County who falls into these guidelines can apply for this. So what's been the hardest part about trying to get the message out to the people who may not be able to hear the message?
Right. Well, we started a campaign with Renda, and we're in the process of hopefully launching that on Monday, but people will start hearing the commercials that are running on all 4 of the radio stations, and including some on the Punxsutawney station to cover the northern end of the county. They're going to start seeing it pushed out on Facebook through Renda and through ICAP's Facebook page. And also we're going to try a geotargeting starting on Monday, a geotargeting campaign. And that is where when you're on your cell phone and you're surfing on the internet or you're on your computer, then you might see these ads pop up around you and it'll say, attention, Indiana County renters, rent utility assistance is available now with the ICAP logo. So look for those. And if you click on that, it'll take you to a landing page that will show you, tell you a little bit about the program. It'll give you the income guidelines, and it will also give you the quick eligibility guidelines. And so we've also, because it's really difficult to get out to the entire county, we've sent the information to all the churches that we have on file. We've sent it to fire departments, police departments. We've sent it to borough managers, municipality and township supervisors. We're trying, ICAP actually has contacted all the utility companies, and they've been in touch. I've also contacted utility companies, all the ones that I could get in touch with. And so all the utility companies are well aware of what's going on, and they're sending the information out to people that are renting, that are in arrears, to tell them this is their best chance to get those accounts current. This is the best chance they're going to have.
All right, so the goal is that we have to get to a certain amount of money before a certain time. Let's remind everybody of those deadlines and those requirements for Indiana County to get this money.
Yeah, at this time, now there could be changes coming because of what was just passed a week and a half ago with the American Rescue Plan, but at this time, by the end of July, if we do not spend 65%, which equates just under $3.6 million in Indiana County, they can take that money back from us and give it to other places. But so we actually, I wanted to mention too, we sent this out to the entire landlord association.
Yeah.
And ICAP and the Housing Authority sent it out to all of their landlords. And I also wanted to let everyone know it's going to be in the chamber mailing. We've done an article in the Indiana Gazette. We've sent PSAs to the Punxsutawney Spirit, the Blairsville Dispatch, and the Indiana Gazette. We're going to get another article here for the Gazette. We're going to work with Chauncey next week to get another article moving. And we've sent it out through our Informer, our Human Services Informer. It's our electronic newsletter.
Right.
So all the information is in there. We just need people to take that information and pass it on to anybody that they know who is renting at this time, who is struggling with rent and utilities. This is the time to call ICAP. I'll give you the number, 724-465-2657. That is the best way to see if you qualify for this program. And we're not going to cut it with just 86 people to spend that money, applications or households, I should say.
Yeah.
So we really want to help Indiana County as a whole. We want Indiana County residents to really be assisted by this money. So let's get those renters calling ICAP to see if they qualify. And, we'll do everything we can, working in conjunction with ICAP to assist in the best way possible.
And the big thing, again, it never hurts to ask. That's the best thing I think we can pass along. If you think you might even qualify, give the ICAP a call and ask, hey, do I qualify for this?
Yes. ICAP has a quick little eligibility, I don't want to say survey, but a quick little eligibility page that they run down through to see if people qualify very quickly. So I think if worse comes to worse, just call and go through that quick little eligibility questionnaire and just see. Like I said, this is the best opportunity for renters to try to get current on rent and utilities and possibly even get help paying current rent and utilities. But everybody who is unemployed at this time, if you can meet those income guidelines, everybody who's unemployed should be calling over there. So we've actually spoken to Senator Pittman's office and Representative Struzzi's office, and because the majority of their calls are from unemployment, people not receiving unemployment, and they're also going to get the word out for us to redirect those anybody on unemployment who's renting back to ICAP. And we send it out to CareerLink and CareerTrack. So we're going to all work as a team to really hone in on these unemployment renters so we can get them the help.
Lisa, we're up against the mark. Thanks again for joining us, and keep us posted on the progress, okay?
I sure will. Thanks, Josh. Have a great day.
You too. Lisa Spencer joining us here on Indiana in the Mornings here on